online. My Easter egg apron.
Love it.
Are you loving it?
I am.
I love breakfast. Sometimes I say breakfast is the best meal of the day, especially when I can have one of my favorites, Adina Amicio, scones. Scones, but scones for me was always the thing that I had to run to the fancy coffee store. So it meant getting in a car and placing an order, and then it's just too much work. And then Adina came along with David's Cookies, which has been around from New York since
79, 40 years, yeah.
And didn't do just cookies, you started doing other baked goods. And so you brought me scones.
I did.
Okay, why don't you come on back?
I did.
This is a 16-piece ready to bake scone assortment. We have 2 different flavor combos for you, but this is what's so great. They are ready to eat in 25 minutes. That's usually how long it would take me to get to the coffee store and get back home to eat my scone on a Sunday morning.
That might have been baked, if you're lucky, that morning, but maybe the day before.
And a lot of times you get there and they're sold out.
Right.
Because I got there at 9.
Oh, I hate that when you're all
so we
excited
no
for
longer
something.
have that appointment. And this is how they come shipped, ready to bake, frozen for you. And we have a cinnamon and cranberry white chocolate chip collection. And we also have a butterscotch pecan and chocolate chip. I'll show you those closer, but you'll get 16 pieces. And these are full-size scones.
Oh gosh, these are quarter-pound scones.
Huge.
So you'd be very right to cut them in half or thirds, and you can do that before you bake them. So they'll come out as pretty as the quarter-pound themselves.
Awesome.
That's what I love about this.
Okay.
And you know what I say? For those of you who have loved our cookie dough,
so awesome.
and I always say, your house will smell like a home when you make our cookie dough.
Well, you had that on Step by Step. And
I
we
sure
used your
did.
cookie dough as part of a pie crust.
And you could do things with this as well, the scones. But I want to say this, Stacy, and I know you can smell this, but no one else at home can.
Too bad.
Your house will smell like a mansion when you make these.
Look at this. This is a cinnamon.
Forget about them smelling like a home, because it's all about what's inside each and every tender piece of frozen dough that you're making and baking yourself. This is a 100% heavy cream and butter. I'm showing you the cinnamon, but you will love everything we have here.
Okay, I'm just going to take one.
Oh,
that you
please,
just split
please.
apart right now, because these are still warm.
And if you want something, Stace, this
You know
is all
what?
for you, girl.
These are so good. I find I don't need anything on them because the crust is lightly sweetened with a little sugar. And then the inside, unlike a lot of scones that can be very cakey and dry, you can see how moist that is.
Yeah.
Oh, it's so.
It is my favorite. I mean, you know this, right?
I'm weak at the knees.
I know, it really is. Do you know, I was
Girlfriend.
I was having my makeup done earlier, and I said, do you know David's Cookies has over 2,000 SKUs, and this is my pick.
By far. Wow.
This is my
These
pick.
are incredible. Okay, now you're showing us
The cranberry white chocolate chip,
girl.
loaded with real cranberries. Look at this, throughout the entire creamy white chocolate, but again, it's that tender scone that you're baking off.
And what is a scone exactly?
Truly, it is a cross between a biscuit and a muffin. So it's drier traditionally than a piece of
this
cake.
piece right here.
But the way David's does it, there's no dryness here. This is a moist,
Going in.
tender scone.
Going in.
Please do.
Oh my God. I like that. The cranberry. You said you used 2 different cranberries.
Yes,
in here.
we use frozen cranberries and then we use premium dried cranberries, because you know what we don't use? We don't use artificial cranberry flavor. We don't use cranberry extract. This is as clean as you're going to get. You are going to love every bite.
Have you ever seen the inside? I'm sorry, I was like,
Yeah,
trying to
where
figure out.
are we?
Have you ever seen the inside of a scone so almost like gooey, like a warm chocolate chip cookie, but truly authentic in a scone flavor? Look at that, not dry, not cakey, not crumbly. Remember, this is 25 minutes to fabulous on your table, and I am a big scone person, especially when I entertain. So with Mother's Day coming up,
show that then.
with Easter coming up, look what you can do, because I get it. A lot of you would say, well, if I'm taking part in other things at a holiday, I don't know if I'd eat a whole scone. We've cut each one in half.
So I want you, actually in thirds.
In thirds. Oh,
so
wow.
I want you to imagine, Stacy, here's the chocolate chip, which you could hold, the quarter pound. Go
Okay.
ahead and grab that. Do you want to serve your guests quarter pound scones warm straight from the oven? Or do you want to serve them 3
or 3 right there. Look
right
at the
here. Imagine that. And to Stacy's point, when we were chatting earlier, when you pick up your offer, you're going to get 2 different flavors. So imagine your guests can try both flavors, not just one. Because when you bite into a quarter-pound scone, that's a commitment. You're making it. You're saying, this is it.
And you know,
I'm having that
cut
scone.
them like that and cut them frozen ahead of time and maybe store them. It could be the perfect size little sweet treat with your coffee and tea. Okay, so here's what you got to decide: which flavor combo you want. So up here is our flavor combo of the cinnamon with the cranberry white chocolate chip. You get both flavors, 8 of each. Okay, remember they arrive frozen. They're already pre-cut for you. Thank you for that, Adina.
Yes.
You pop them in the oven for 25 minutes.
And you know what I want you to do, Stacey? This is a thick scone. So while you're preheating your oven, that's the time to let the scone temper, if you will, right? So 350, if your oven runs a little hot, you know what I want you to do? Maybe take it down to 325. Get this, baking directions on the box, no insert to lose.
Awesome. So again, cinnamon and cranberry white chocolate chip, or our other flavor combo is the butterscotch pecan and the chocolate chip. I only have 125 left of this combo. It's by far our most popular. If you look at this, about $2.50 a scone. I just had a scone at that coffee shop I was talking about. It was more expensive. And again, this is guaranteed fresh. This is you at home not having to go anywhere, and you will get this in time for Easter. Great reviews. You can read them on QVC.com. More than 75 5-star reviews. Look it. You do not skimp on the chocolate. You do not skimp on the cinnamon.
Right. If you want cinnamon, well, we know you want cinnamon, so let's give it to you throughout. By the way, we've also milk washed these.
Oh my God.
You can egg wash, you can milk wash, you don't have to do anything. We've also kissed these with a little bit of extra sugar, but you'd be very right to do absolutely nothing.
Girlfriend.
Just bake them and eat them and enjoy them.
I've never had your chocolate chip before. I'm so doing this instead of a chocolate croissant.
For your boys?
For my boys? Oh my God, they're going to go nuts.
I can tell you.
Just a little bit of, you can see the sugar on top. So it's lightly sweet topping, but tender, beautifully moist and cakey on the inside, like truly decadent. Grab these. I guarantee you're going to love them. M61733. Less than 150 of the butterscotch pecan chocolate chip to go around.
I might send you and the boys home with a couple of scones.
Oh my God. Well, I'm not going to say they're not going to be happy. They will love you. They'll call you Aunt Adina from now on.
I might make aunt status over that immediately.
You will. Well, David has uncle status. So now they need an aunt to balance it out in the household. So Aunt Adina. It has a nice ring to it, doesn't it?
It does.
Love it from David's Cookies. All right, still